How annoying is it when you walk into a cafe and you hear this noise? The barista bashing away on his knock tube while you're trying to enjoy your coffee. Well, the guys at Cinoart have a solution. Introducing the Cinoart Automatic Portafilter Cleaner. So this is the Cinoart Automatic Portafilter Cleaner. Now you might know that name from the automatic tampers. We've been talking about those for a little bit, the PTB, where it tamps your coffee. Well, this is their latest product. We saw this in Milan last year and we're really stoked to be able to have this and play with it. So there's a couple of reasons why you would look at an automatic portafilter cleaner. Well, the ease of use is definitely going to be a winner, but let's look at the problem. So what is happening in the cafe right now? So for so long in the cafe industry, there's been no revolution in how we dispense or get rid of the used coffee puck from an espresso machine. It's been a pretty menial task where we just have a tube of some sort, it might be freestanding or in a bench, and you bash it out. And the puck basically falls in when you bash it out. And you end up with this kind of finish ready to try and put extra espresso in. Well, that's dirty. You'd have to give that some sort of clean. So we get the humble old tea towel and we give it a bit of a clean, and all those grinds are going to end up on the floor. And even with a quick little go, it doesn't quite get it very clean. So we might have to go again, or you're going to have to rinse them under your espresso machine using the water and getting them really clean. So ideally, it's great that there has been a solution like the automatic portafilter cleaner from Cinoart, which will make this so much easier. We always talk about workflow in a cafe as well. Now, one thing that is a bit of an issue is RSI, or repetitive strain injury. So when we're doing espresso handles, we're pulling on really tight, we're repeating lots of jugs, we're bashing out handles, we're playing with grinders, and all these movements really start to affect us. So if there are ways where we can start to reduce that impact on the barista, people are going to be happier, and also we're going to have them making coffee for a lot longer, and also have a cleaner product and probably do it a bit quicker. So let's have a look at how the unit works. This is how the unit comes when you unpack it. You do get a short little stubby knock tube, and then you've got the device inside. I'll just pull it out and we'll run through it. So it is a powered device. It does have a little power supply which you can plug in. And this unit is totally retrofittable to any knock tube. So you don't have to go and buy a different shaped knock tube to fit one of these in. You can either slot it straight in, or you can cut a hole in your bench and just plop it in and secure it down. So looking inside, you've got a combination brush here. On the top, you've got a rubber plus sign, which is going to scrape out all that heavy puck. As you press down, this whole unit will rotate. The harder you press, the brushes then in these three different shapes will actually start to polish and get rid of all of the excess grind that's stuck inside the portafilter. It's a very simple process. The grinds then fall into your knock tube. Now the team at Cinoart have thought about everything, because we're thinking, well, I've got a different size handle. How do I make this adapt to my own portafilter? Well, this width here is perfect for a 58mm. You can trim it down to suit a 53mm or anything in between those sizes. So that's quite handy. The other thing they've thought about is the different basket size that you're going to be cleaning. You can see this is a straight edge at the moment, so that's perfect for like a 21 or a 22 straight wall ridgeless basket that you might have, the ones that we recommend. Or you might have a single or a double shot, maybe an 18 or 14 gram with the tapered style basket. What you can do, there's some real fine little lines here, and you can cut that down to get the angle to suit your basket, and it'll match perfectly when it goes to clean. Now to make it fit into your knock tube, it's very easy. There's 3 fins on the outside which you can just nip up with a screwdriver and adjust it to fit inside your knock tube. You get the power cord, place it through your existing knocker basher rail, whatever that thing's called, I don't know, that has the rubber bar in it. Poke the cable through. We need to pop the cleaning mechanism in. Now you'd want to do that before you turn the unit on, because if you did put some pressure on, it will start to activate and it might grab your fingers. There is a really big warning sign on the front telling you not to do that. So once you've got that in, all you have to do is connect up the power and you're ready to go. Now it suits any type of portafilter handle. You just bring it round, push it down. You get yourself a little vibration as it's cleaning it all out, and you'll have yourself a nice clean handle. So no knocking, no noise, and you've got yourself a clean portafilter handle ready for your next espresso. How easy is it to install? Well, I'll show you right now. You can pull the top off your current knock tube and get rid of your base. If this other one actually fits in perfectly, you can slot it straight down, or you can simply remove the knock bar out of your existing unit and pop it back on. Really simple and easy. We've got the bags in there. We do recommend using those because the grind's pretty hard to get out of the bottom of the knock tube. It can get quite moldy in there, so grab yourself some bags while you're doing this as well. Simply place your cable through, either the left or the right side, depending on where your power is. We've already adjusted those fins and we've plopped it in. Let's hook up the power. Give it a little test to make sure it's working. Brilliant. Well, let's get a dirty coffee handle and see how it works. Nah, kidding, you don't have to bash. That's something you're gonna have to learn not to do because hitting it will probably break it. It does allow you to put a bit of force on it, but I know it's a habit you're gonna have to break. So let's turn it over and see how well it cleans just by placing it in nice and gently. So just pop it in, press down, there you go. About 3 or 4 seconds there. Look at that. How good's that? Pretty damn good. There's 1 or 2 little pieces on there. I reckon I did that for 2, maybe 3 seconds. So maybe get one more little quick go. There you go, spotless. Look at that. Now, you know, there's a couple other products out in the market, but you only have to do it once with the Cinoart Portafilter Tamper. They've really nailed the design there on how this works. All the parts are interchangeable as well. You do get 3 in the kit. So if you did make a mistake when you were cutting it down, or perhaps when you changed your machine, you had to maybe go from a 57 or 58 mil handle or some different baskets, you can have them interchangeable very easy. You know, if you had to have handles while you're playing, maybe you're naked or something a bit different, you can just pull it out and grab the right one. Simply pop it back in and you're ready to go. Well, to be honest, that's pretty impressive. It was quicker, cleaner, and so much easier. I didn't have to have a dirty cloth there that I'll be reusing throughout the whole day. I don't have to then go and soak those and clean them, because if you're a barista, you know you've been given that job, making your washing machine go absolutely yuck because of all the coffee, dirty cloths that you've had to clean up. So anyway, there's another whole story there to be had. But get yourself one of these. They are simple, they're easy to use, and at about $4.99 currently on our website, you can go and grab yourself one. I reckon your team are gonna love you. If you buy one for your staff, maybe for Chrissy or a little gift perhaps, you're gonna create a better experience for your cafe customers because they're not gonna hear that bashing. I don't know any negatives other than maybe just look after it. You know, if you do start hitting it and you get that barista who's used to bashing it, you might have a bit of a problem. It is water resistant, it's not waterproof, so don't go washing it up in the sink. Just bring it out, give a bit of a wipe out and you'll be pretty good there. Interchangeable. These, if you need them, you can buy them as spare parts, and if the brushes play up a little bit, just chuck them in hot water and they should go back to nice and straight. So relatively simple product, but it is going to change the way that we look at cleaning our portafilter handles. It comes as a kit like this, so you do get this small little knock tube, so you know, pop that on the bench, or perhaps another spot you might need a second knock tube, I don't know. But anyway, that's how it's freighted to you. So if you've got any questions, hey, pop them down below. You know, happy to answer those for you. You can jump on our site, buy them now, and yeah, get ready for a change in how you get rid of your dirty pucks and have a nice clean handle like this one. Thanks guys for watching, really appreciate it. Yeah, like and subscribe if you haven't already. Catch you next time. Cheers. One thing as baristas you're gonna have to do is get a bit more creative on how you get rid of that waste, because bashing it there like a drum is a little bit different. You might now have to work on your flare skills so that you can do a couple at the same time. I don't know. Show us your skills. I'd love to see them. See you.